RCR. Here comes Richard Childress walking into the scene. So
Cowboy Sterling, crew chief for Ryan Sieg. He's also over there trying to figure it out.
There, Kyle.
Yeah, I don't think he liked this car. We rode with him for 3 or 4 laps, and he kept moving up the racetrack, You see him hit the bumps right there. The car wiggles a little bit and then steps up towards that line. You see the seam and the asphalt there. That's where he jumped out of it.
Bars, everything that you do, it makes it even more magnified, that it seems like that it's a rougher ride around here.
We saw it in Sprint Cup first practice yesterday. Kyle Busch talked about it afterwards, how the bumps in 3 and 4 got his car just a little bit out of shape, and he was unable to save it. They went to a backup car. This is the 39 of Ryan Sieg. Was in the chase, got knocked out after the round of 12. Still speed enough to make some noise here before the season's over.
Yeah, another one of those smaller organizations that just doesn't have the people to get it all done, but they do such a good job with what they have. And, you know, now because of what they've been able to do, we're seeing sponsors show up on the car even more. So that's only going to make them a stronger team.
You guys have reminded us week by week just how much more
going back out for the second time are really picking up a lot of speed. I don't know if the track just fooled them at the beginning of this or what, but Brennan Poole, you can see, is going to be much quicker than he was originally.
So he'll do it. What can Sieg do with that as he's now bumped out? The car on the right there. Here comes Ryan off of turn 4 to cross the line. He's in the green as well. He's going to bump out Ryan Preece, and Sieg will make it to round 2. So we'll speak to some of these drivers on the other side of the break. Eric Jones has had an adventurous day so far.
In qualifying, really hitting the track hard. Yeah, that takes speed away, upsets. It doesn't give the driver a good feel, and consequently, they're not getting the speed out of the one car that Elliott Sadler's looking for.
Yeah, being tied down like that, like Dale said, you saw the rear of that car bounce and then step out, and then he had to adjust with the front end to catch it as it eases up the racetrack.
And actually, Elliott Sadler had some feedback after that last run. He said that he was still free in, but it was a little bit better, but then it got tighter as he turned through the center, and he was just talking it over.
The winningest Xfinity regular driver of the year, Eric Jones, winless in the chase, on the bubble. What a roller coaster chase it's been. Will it smooth?
Backup car for the 11 of Blake Cook, currently running in 9th, fighting against Kyle Larson in the 42.
And Rick, I really think Kyle Larson in the 42, Brad Keselowski in the 22, those Sprint Cup regulars could define how this chase plays out. Can they get today's win? If they do, that eliminates one of those chase guys from having that automatic berth. That's why I feel points are so important in the Xfinity Series.
Points are huge. There's 2 races left. We're going to send 4 to Homestead. Can't have 4 winners, so you're going to send more people.
We'll see the 42 of Kyle Larson, another driver who likes to run right up against the wall. When these tires wear out a bit and they're trying to find grip.
An incredible amount of rubber on the racetrack, and what that does is it makes it slick and greasy. And until these cars run around the racetrack, until they get many laps of the tires wear, and they start to move around and pick up some of that old rubber off the track and lay new rubber, that outside line may continue to struggle on the restarts here.
70 under, way cool. Knocked in on the initial start there. Yeah, it stacked up really bad on the back section of the tri-oval, or the quad oval, I guess.
And let me explain all that. What that meant was he said he's 70 under, meaning the temperatures or the water inside the race car, so no concern there that it might be overheating. And he said he knocked it in. That meant the front of the race car got knocked in, so that's a concern. They don't want the car to overheat.